Now, have you ever gone into the wild and picked your own food from a tree? It's not something city people are used to doing, but in Australia's Kakadu region, east of Darwin, the bush is just like a big supermarket with plenty of food and medicine on the shelves, as long as you know when and where to look for it.
I'm here in Kakadu National Park. It's a spectacular place with an ancient and rich cultural history. Aboriginal people have lived on this country for more than 40,000 years. Violet Lawson is a senior traditional owner of Kakadu.
Big connection. It seems like growing up and just living here and born here. And all my sisters and brothers all born in Kakadu. You know, it's just a very important place for me.
There are more than 1,700 different plant species in Kakadu. To help her identify them all, Violet draws on a lifetime of experience and the detailed cultural knowledge that has been passed on to her through her family. But it's worth noting that because we're in a national park, we can't just pick the fruit and flowers unless we're a traditional owner like Violet or part of an official cultural tour. How many of these trees would Aboriginal people have a use for?
Oh, plenty.
So this is the milky plum?
Yeah, milky plum. They grow all through the woodland.
How long is it till they're going to be ripe then?
They have to grow a bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then they just drop on the ground when they're ready.
They're nice?
Yeah, beautiful. Can't wait for it.
Aboriginal people don't garden in the same way that most urban gardeners understand it. There's no cultivation, planting or pruning. Instead, they work with rather than try to control nature.
Yeah, you have your garden just like a supermarket out in the bush, you know. You just know all your season, you know. When it's fruit, your fruit flowering, when it's going to be ready. And yeah, I think it's very important for me to share that knowledge.
The sandpaper fig. And they got really itchy leaves.
They use for sandpapering clapping stick or didgeridoo. It's very useful. You can see the fruit here, they're still green, but they go black when they're ready.
Oh, okay. What do you call this?
Call it unmarabala.
It's like a hairy billy goat plum.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, billy goat plums.
Good for you. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Kakadu National Park is an inspirational place filled with all kinds of interesting and useful trees and plants. For Violet, all this amazing country is not only her home, but it's also her very own garden.